cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car. You're not my boss, you're not my daddy. You don't give a fuck. I don't want to go to the ground. What are you doing?
Sometimes, what seems like a small problem turns into something much bigger. This video is a clear example of how a routine traffic stop in Florida turned into a serious legal mess. A woman named Jasmine ends up in handcuffs, all because she could not stay calm and follow instructions. Things got worse really fast.
Ma'am, you're losing your car today. I'm impounding the car. I'm taking your license and I'm taking your tag. I apologize. Your license is suspended 4 times. You have an FR suspension.
This happened on March 8th, 2023, in Orange County, Florida. A traffic officer was doing a random check by scanning license plates. One of them flagged a suspended license and a cease tag order, which means there were issues with the insurance or registration. The officer pulled over the driver, who turned out to be Jasmine. From the start, she did not take it well. When the officer asked for her license and registration, she immediately began questioning why she was being stopped. Instead of staying calm and listening, she got defensive. It is like she decided to argue before even hearing what the officer had to say.
How you doing? License and registration, please.
245,000, copy of verbal control.
As soon as I get your license, I'll be glad to tell you.
Good. 1549, Robertson.
Thank you, ma'am. Jasmine, the reason why I'm stopping is because I run the plate. Your license actually comes back suspended and you have a seize tag order in reference to your car insurance. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you do.
No, I went to the courthouse yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Made payment.
Right, you made the payment, but you didn't take care of everything else.
How do you know?
Because it says in my record.
I just did it yesterday. Maybe you didn't update it. It didn't say I couldn't drive.
Okay, well, I'm telling you, you can't drive. Your license is suspended.
It's not. If I went to the courthouse, I
Okay.
made payment.
Jasmine, when's the last time you had a ticket?
I haven't been pulled over. You're the first one to pull me over in months.
Jasmine told the officer she had just gone to the courthouse the day before to fix her license issues. She said she made a payment and thought everything was cleared. But the officer had a different story. According to the system, her license was still suspended and her tag was still under a cease order. Then came more problems. Her paperwork had a different address from the one on her license. She tried to explain it, but it did not help much. The officer calmly pointed out the mismatch and said that it still shows she is not allowed to drive. I think this is where she could have just stopped, listened, and maybe saved herself from what was coming next. But instead, she kept pushing back.
So you've never had a ticket before?
No, only red light cameras.
Red light cameras? Okay. Has your license ever been suspended before?
No.
No? Okay. And the address here, is this correct?
Yeah.
Well, which one? The one on your license here or the Conway Road?
The one on my license.
The one on your license? Okay. Because they don't forward DL information, that's why. How long has it been since you lived in Conway?
Only a couple months.
A couple months? Okay, so you just moved back here? Okay. And what do you have there? You were trying to show me something else. What's this?
This is the paper I did at the court.
Okay, this shows you live in Kissimmee. The paperwork that you filled out yesterday. I'm sorry? Well, because you have to have the correct address on your license. That's a civil infraction.
Oh, that's the correct one.
The Kissimmee one?
The one on my ID.
Okay, well, why would you write incorrect information?
I didn't write incorrect information.
I'm sorry. 113508, copy BTF 3646. Document out older.
I'll be right back.
While the officer walked back to his truck to check her papers more closely, Jasmine decided to get out of her car. She walked right over to him, even though he told her not to. That is a big problem during a traffic stop. Officers need people to stay in their vehicles for safety. But Jasmine was frustrated, and she wanted answers. The officer stayed calm and repeated that she had to return to her car. Still, she refused. Her tone became louder and more disrespectful. She argued that he had no right to tell her what to do. She even told him he was not her father or boss. At this point, it stopped being about a traffic ticket. Now it was about her behavior and refusal to follow legal orders.
Have a seat at your car. Have a seat in your car when I'm done. Ma'am, I don't care. You have a seat in the car. Okay, listen to me. You don't have the right to get out.
I have the right to do whatever I want. If I can get out of my car, I can get out of my car. You cannot tell me I cannot get out of my car.
Yes, I can.
How can you not? You're not my boss. You're not my daddy. You don't
There's a Supreme Court ruling that says you need to get back in your car. Now get back in your car.
Let me see the paper.
Google it. Get back in your car.
I'm not Googling nothing.
Okay. Ma'am, you're losing your car today. I'm impounding the car. I'm taking your license and I'm taking your tag.
How are you impounding
So if you want to
my
call
car?
somebody to come get you, that's the best thing.
I can't. I'm here by myself. And
Well,
I
apologize. Your license is suspended 4 times. You have an FR suspension.
No, I just went
and
to
you
the
have not
courthouse
cleared
yesterday.
everything up.
I showed you the
Everything
paper.
is not cleared up.
What do you mean? Then why didn't she tell me that? I asked her if there any other problems. She didn't say nothing.
Well, I'm telling you what there is.
Things just kept getting worse. The officer explained that her car would be towed, her license taken, and her tag removed. He told her clearly that she was not allowed to drive. Jasmine did not accept that. She argued even more, saying she had done what she was supposed to do. But at that moment, the officer had clear proof from the system that her license was still suspended. He tried to explain it again, but she was too upset to listen. She kept demanding answers and even mentioned that she had no one to call for help.
I will give you all the court
car.
I will give you all the information. Your car is getting impounded.
What do you mean by that?
It's going to go to the record yard. It's going to go to police impound until you get a valid license. So you physically go down to the DL office and reinstate your license.
Why can't I just
you
take
owe
it to
money
my house?
because you're not allowed to drive.
I've been
I
paying
cannot
monthly
let
on
you
it.
get in a car and drive
I
again.
went to the courthouse and
Okay.
she said there's no problem.
I'm just telling you what's going on.
That's not fair.
Ma'am, I can't help it if she doesn't do her job.
Yes, you can.
I can't help that.
And I told you to pay everything. Do you not understand what I'm telling you?
Ma'am,
I have 2 kids. I take care of
Go
them.
stand by your car.
I thought you were gonna fucking tell me.
Go
to take
stand by
the
your
fucking
car. Go stand by your car.
Yesterday and I paid over
Okay.
200
Ma'am,
to the fucking court.
You're this close to going to jail.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You're trying to take my shit.
You're this close to go to jail.
You're a fucking ass.
Go have a seat by your car.
At this point, things could have still ended without anyone going to jail. But that changed when backup arrived. Jasmine got back into her car and tried to drive away, even though the officer told her not to. That is a serious mistake during a traffic stop. As soon as the officer saw her trying to leave, he jumped out of his truck and pulled his taser. You can tell he was not trying to hurt her, but he had to act fast. He shouted for her to get out of the car. She did not listen at first, and the situation quickly became physical. What started as a license issue was now turning into something much worse.
Get out of the car now!
What is
Get out of the car! Turn around, put your hands on the back.
What is your problem?
Get out of the car.
What is your problem? What is your problem?
Relax, relax.
You're hurting me. You're hurting
Relax.
me. Get off of me.
Relax.
You're hurting me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get out of me. I have to go get my fucking kids. You asshole. Get off of me. Don't you do it. Get off of me.
Go to the ground.
No, I don't want to go to the ground. Get off of me. I have to go get my fucking kids. No, you are not putting these on me. What are you doing?
Roll over. Stop resisting.
The officer pulled her out of the vehicle, but she kept struggling. He tried to keep control while also avoiding hurting her. a second officer stepped in to help, and they brought her down to the ground. Jasmine screamed over and over that she was not resisting, but her actions told a different story. She was kicking and twisting the whole time. Even though she was small in size, the struggle made it hard for the officers to put on the handcuffs. She yelled that they were hurting her and that she only weighed 130 pounds. This part is really hard to watch because emotions were running high and both sides were frustrated.
Please don't break my leg! I am not resisting anything! I'm 130 pounds! Get off of me, please! Get off of me, please! Get off of me, please! I'm only 130 pounds!
Stand up.
My arm!
Stand up.
What you did to my hand!
Stand up.
You fucking asshole! What the fuck? Oh my God, what did I get my kids? What is wrong with you? Look at my hair! I didn't do nothing to you! What the fuck?
Hey, you can't take off on a traffic stop.
Take off!
Get in, it's all on video. Get
I
in.
was at the wall.
Get in.
You're such a dick!
Once she was in the back seat of the patrol car, Jasmine started talking non-stop. She sounded shocked, angry, and hurt all at once. She kept saying she did nothing wrong and blamed the courthouse clerk for not telling her about the remaining problems with her license. She also accused the officer of lying and even said he hurt her legs and made her bleed. You can hear the stress in her voice. At some point, she said she could not even throw a punch and did not know how to fight. She was in real trouble now, but she just kept talking, hoping someone would believe her side.
I didn't do nothing wrong!
Well, unfortunately, when you fled from the stop, you did something wrong. When you didn't listen, you did something wrong.
I was
So
going to
now,
the
and then
ground. I was
when you
just
punched
there.
me, when you punched me on the ground, yep, you swung and hit me.
I did not
Now
hit
it's battery,
you.
Leo.
It's a lie!
It's all on
I
video.
don't even know how to throw a punch!
Okay, it's all on video.
I don't know how to throw a punch!
Ma'am.
No!
Ma'am, it's all on video. Why would I arrest you?
Yeah.
Because you ran from the traffic stop.
I didn't run from the traffic stop. I was at the red light, the light turned green. You
Ma'am.
over at the Wells Fargo.
Ma'am.
I got out the car.
Ma'am.
I took the punches. I was at the courthouse.
Did you not just drive off?
Yesterday.
Did you not just drive off?
No,
Yeah,
yes, because I was
okay.
going to the courthouse. Why can't I go? I want
Because
to
when the traffic stop wasn't done, and I told you that.
Yeah, but I need to go to the courthouse.
It doesn't matter. You don't have the right to leave. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't have the right to leave.
Okay,
Well, I don't need to understand.
And they tell you you're fine to go. Why would you tell me I'm fine to go so I can get arrested?
Well, I don't know. That's between you and them. Well,
I didn't do nothing.
unfortunately, you'll go to jail today.
She lied.
Unfortunately, you go to jail today. You'll get booked in.
Okay, so when are you taking me there?
While sitting in the back seat, Jasmine's emotions shift from anger to fear. Her voice cracks as she talks about her kids and worries about who will care for them if she goes to jail. She says she is just trying to work and handle her responsibilities. At this point, it really feels like she is breaking down. She says she did not do anything wrong and keeps repeating that she had no weapons.
And then you're gonna tell somebody, oh, are you okay? What has happened to you? You gotta go home, open up a cold beer, right? Who's gonna feed my fucking kids? Who's gonna put my fucking kids to bed? They're gonna wonder where their mother is. But she went to pay her money to the courthouse when they wanna go to Disney and I can't even fucking take them because I have to work. To pay these tickets from these red light cameras because I'm trying to go to work. And then you're gonna throw me on the fucking ground and then say throw a fucking punch. The fuck? Then what? If I get booked, how do I even get out? Like what the fuck is this shit? Doesn't make any sense.
After all the shouting and struggling, The officer drives her to the jail. As they pull in, Jasmine is still talking, saying she paid a lot of money at the courthouse and did not think she was breaking the law. But none of that matters anymore. She is officially charged with resisting an officer with violence, obstruction without violence, and fleeing from law enforcement. These are not small charges. If she is found guilty, she could face up to 5 years in prison.
I didn't do nothing. No weapon, nothing. She threw a punch. She drove up. Yeah, to find out why did I hit the girls? Why? I was just there and paid a lot of money that I don't have.
This whole event, how fast things can go wrong when emotions take over. What started as a simple stop became a felony. Stay calm, solve things in court, not on the street. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more.